Now, for close to 3 hours, Moi Avenue in Nairobi's central business district was a no-go zone for motorists. It had been taken over by a group of Matatu drivers who engaged in a brazen show of impunity cheered on by a loud group of youth who board the Matatus and paid little attention to the risky nature of the reckless driving they were engaging in. The youth said they were en route to Meru and just hear this, warming up. They sped on the road in utter disregard of traffic law, endangering their safety as well as those of other motorists and pedestrians. NTV's Sharon Baranga reports.
A Matatu driver reversing to the drumbeat of cheers by a group of youth on board who seemingly could care less. The youth hanging onto the sides, there was no way he could see the rear. He rammed a police car, damaging its rear end extensively. At this point, there was little else to do, and so the tear gas flew to disperse the rowdy group of youth and drivers who had gathered. But the drama had gone on for quite some time. The peace and tranquility of a Sunday morning on Moi Avenue in Nairobi was rudely disrupted by a group of young people, mainly on board PSV vehicles as well as a few private vehicles. The group turned the road into a street race, with a police car giving the chase. It seemed fun for the youth who were oblivious of the danger they were exposing themselves to. For instance, this young man will be telling a different story if the driver of this car did not engage the emergency brakes. Some dangled precariously as the public service vehicles sped on the road with total disregard of traffic rules. There was a group cheering those showcasing their so-called prowess on the road. Motorists had to keep off this side of the street for close to 3 hours. It had started at around 9:30 a.m., just a few hundred meters from Central Police Station. And whenever there is such fun in uncontrolled environment, accidents are bound to happen. If someone does not get hurt, then they can literally find themselves on the wrong side of the law when they hit the lawmakers. The registration of some vehicles caught up in the Sunday drama are KAQ 065M, KAV 390P, KAY 621G, KBD 647N, KBL 814U, KCB 433A, KCH 016T, KCM 261S, and KCR 169C. The young people reported that this section on Moi Avenue was a meeting point before they left for a road trip to Meru, where they were scheduled to attend a reggae show. In April this year, 4 Gor Mahia Football Club fans died in a grisly accident involving 2 vehicles along the Nairobi-Mombasa highway. They were traveling to Kenyatta Stadium in Machakos. Witnesses reported that some of the fans were hanging on the bus when the driver lost control and crashed into another vehicle that was ahead of it. The fans had earlier made several rounds in the CBD in Nairobi, shouting and whistling while hanging on the bus recklessly before hitting the road to Machakos. In 2016, students from Cooperative University died after Matatu driven in similar reckless fashion within their compound toppled, trapping the students inside and lying on those who were hanging outside. Sharon Baranga, NTV.